The day had felt unusually heavy for Ethan Ward, though he didn't know why. Maybe it was the silence of his empty apartment, or the way the sun hung low, like it was waiting for something big to happen. But what happened next, no one saw coming. He'd gotten ready with extra care tonight, smoothing his shirt, fixing his hair twice. After years of quiet loneliness, this blind date felt like a real chance, a small spark of hope. Then his phone buzzed. One message. "I'm sorry, I can't make it." No reason. No explanation. Just like that, the night was over before it began. He walked out of the restaurant, disappointed but not angry. Life had taught him people carry hidden pain. Still, something pulled him toward the parking lot instead of his car. And that's when he saw her. A woman sitting against a navy SUV, knees pulled to her chest, crying silently. Two little kids beside her, a boy about 5, a girl no older than 4, watching their mom with big, confused eyes. But here's the twist that changes everything. That woman? She was Claire, his blind date, the one who just cancelled. Ethan froze. He recognized her from the photo, the chestnut hair, the soft blue shirt. Now she was broken, shaking, trying to hide her tears from her children. He didn't walk away. Something stronger pulled him closer. He sat down, not too close, just near enough. Claire looked up, eyes red, ashamed. She tried to speak, to apologize, but Ethan gently shook his head. She didn't owe him anything. And then, slowly, she told him the truth. How she'd been a single mom for 3 years after her husband left her for another woman. How she worked 2 jobs, took night classes, fought every day to give her kids a better life. How she'd finally said yes to this blind date, hoping, just maybe, she could feel like a woman again, not just a tired mom. But tonight, the babysitter canceled last minute. She had no one else. So she brought her kids, sat in the car, heart pounding, knowing she couldn't walk into that fancy restaurant like everything was fine. So she canceled. And then, alone in the parking lot, she broke down. Ethan didn't speak much. He just listened. And in that quiet moment, something shifted inside him. He didn't see a woman who stood him up. He saw strength. Real, raw, beautiful strength. The kids started warming up to him. Lucas offered him a melted chocolate from his pocket like it was gold. Emily showed off her butterfly sneakers with pride. Then Ethan said something simple. "There's a diner nearby. Bright lights, kids' menus, no pressure. Let's go there instead." Claire hesitated, afraid to be a burden. But her kids' hopeful faces won. Inside the diner, everything felt different. Laughter, crayons, warm food. No pretending. Just real. They talked for hours. She shared her fears. He shared his loneliness after losing both parents. 2 hurting hearts, slowly finding light in each other. When the night ended, little Emily handed Ethan her crayon drawing, 4 stick figures holding hands under a big yellow sun. One extra person. Him. Claire blushed. Ethan just smiled and slipped it into his pocket like treasure. Because sometimes, kids see what's coming before we do. In the weeks that followed, Ethan didn't disappear. He showed up. Grocery runs. School events. Ballet practice. Again and again. One night Claire asked, "Why do you stay?" He looked at her, then at the laughing kids, and said, "Because love isn't about perfect timing. It's about choosing someone, even when life is messy. Your tears that night didn't scare me. They showed me how strong you are. And your kids? They felt like home, from the very first moment. That canceled date? It wasn't the end. It was the beginning of something real. Sometimes the most beautiful love stories don't start with flowers and perfect plans. They start with a woman crying in a parking lot, and a man kind enough to sit beside her. And that's how destiny works, clearing the wrong path, to make room for the right one.